Hey everybody, I am Rhiannon Trutanich, and this is Popeye Trutanich, of course, and we are hard at work from the comfort of our own home, right Popeye? This is pretty much how we spend most days these days, and while working from home with your dog is so amazing, you get to spend more time together, it can be more relaxing. And if you're like Popeye and me, you might wear matching outfits with your canine companion. But of course it's wonderful and it's great to spend more time together, but working from home with your pup can also come with a couple challenges. So we're going to talk to you today about how to navigate those and how you and your dog can have the best time working from home together. So the most important thing to remember when working from home with your dog is to keep your dog on his or her schedule. Of course, normally you have a schedule for you and your pup. Taking your dog out before you leave for work, giving your dog breakfast, when you get home, going for a walk, giving your dog dinner, whatever it may be, you guys normally have a schedule. So it is important to keep your dog on that schedule even when you guys are home together all day. You can write one out or you can type it up on your computer, save it to your calendar on your phone, put it on the refrigerator, whatever you prefer, just make sure you have it so you can refer to. Take your dog out in the morning before you start work, have designated bathroom breaks, have designated meal times, carve out some time during the day, 10 minutes here or there, just to spend a little one-on-one quality time with your dog, or a 10-minute break when you can take your dog out for a quick little walk around the block, or even to just throw some toys around in the living room or in your backyard, but really make sure that you have all those things listed just so that the day doesn't get away from you and you make sure that your dog gets the proper care that he or she needs. So the next thing to remember is to keep your dog occupied. Your dog might get a little restless or jealous if he or she is anything like Popeye. When you're busy working, you're on calls, you're on online meetings, whatever you're doing, you're working. So you're gonna wanna make sure that you have some things on hand to help your dog during the day so he or she just doesn't start making too much noise or maybe chewing some stuff. You really wanna keep your dog entertained. A great way to do that is Bark actually makes these amazing super chewer toys. They're super sturdy, they're pretty heavy too, and they're wonderful because they don't make any noise. So imagine you're on a conference call, you're on an online meeting, the last thing that you and your colleagues want to hear is a squeaky toy going non-stop because your dog's playing with it. So these are a great alternative. They actually have holes in them and you can put either some little training treats, some kibble, you can even put some all-natural peanut butter in there, just of course make sure it's all natural, and this will keep your dog entertained for hours. Popeye absolutely loves these. In fact, he was sniffing them a few minutes ago, wondering where his all-natural peanut butter was. So they're wonderful, they're from Bark, they're called Super Chewer toys, they come in all different fun shapes and sizes, and I bet your dog will love them. So this next tip came from Popeye himself. It is to designate fun time for your canine companion throughout the day. So fun time is whatever that means for you and your pup, whether that's carving out 10 minutes in the middle of the day to go for a quick walk, to throw a toy around, whatever that may be. Carve out some time for that because it's really important not only for your dog's well-being but for yours as well. There's also another thing that you can do. You can sign up for a monthly subscription to Barkbox. Barkbox is amazing. They send these awesome little boxes. You can pick the size on their website and they're filled with treats and toys for your dog. And it really gives you and your pup something to look forward to each month in the mail. You can also gift one to a friend. And it's great because as we're trying to stay home as much as possible during this time, you don't have to leave your house to get one of these. You can just go online to Barkbox and you can sign up for a couple different subscriptions, however many months you want to do, and you can really kind of have a little something for your pup to look forward to and kind of brighten his or her week when it arrives. And it's great because each box has a different theme, which is amazing. I mean, I love getting this and getting to open it and being like, Popeye, what's going to be in here this month? Sometimes I think I'm slightly more excited than he is. No, I'm not, but he's normally much more excited. So this box was the Barkies. The Barkies. The 99th Annual Barkie Awards. Popeye, were you up for a Barkie this year? And it's really cute because there's all this little cute pictures and fun stuff, sweet little note. And it's amazing because not only are there awesome little toys in here like a Barkie. This is phenomenal. Best original smell. Popeye definitely got that one. There's different types of treats. It's a great way to try new stuff for your dog. Oh my goodness, this is going to look phenomenal on you, Popeye. It's really, really cute, and it's really, really fun, and it kind of gives you and your pup something to look forward to. Oh, now we got his attention. These are the Best Banana Actor Oven Baked Dog Treats, Banana and Coconut. Best Documentary Duck Dog Treats with Mango and Carrots. These are amazing. Yeah, I think somebody wants one. But it's really great, and like I said, it just gives you guys something to look forward to, which is so important for both your well-being and your dogs during this time. So definitely check out Barkbox. Okay, in this house right now, it is snack time in our schedule. Popeye's favorite time of the day, of course. Mine too, who am I kidding? So we're gonna see if the best documentary duck, carrot, mango dog treats are going to win a Barkie in Popeye's book. What do you think, Popeye? Oh, I think that these treats just won the Barkie of the Year award for Popeye. Isn't that right? So please give some of these ideas a try. We'd love to hear from you if you do. You can tag us, as always, on social media using the hashtag #HardworkingHounds. We hope that you and your pup enjoy the extra time at home together, and please stay safe.
What's up, guys? Leslie Robbins here. The coronavirus pandemic has rocked the world and, of course, has hit close to home for so many in various ways. But for one Torrance middle schooler, a rising softball star, she has found a way to persevere and hit a home run. Izzy Kakatian. Here we are at Wilson Park, your home away from home. We are about 6 feet apart. We are masked up. COVID has changed the rules completely. What was life like before COVID hit? As a softball player, as a middle schooler, and now here we are in strange times.
Yeah, these are very unprecedented times, but before all this happened, we were just back to back practicing, always nonstop. School was, we were at our school, right? And it was just face-to-face teaching. But now it's harder.
Talk about the practice first and foremost.
So the practices, they're 5 hours, and they were always constantly, back-to-back drills and scrimmaging. Now they have to slow it down a little bit, make sure that everything's disinfected, everybody's 6 feet apart, mask on.
The good news about the parks, you can show up with people in your household to do one-on-one stuff. So you and your father actually come here often to do that.
We just make sure that we get enough work till I'm good, because we do it every day to make sure that I'm always staying on top of everything. And they're usually like maybe 1 to 2 hours.
Talk about your softball career. You're only 13 years old. You have a very, very long softball career. Start from the beginning, take me to where you are now, and you just played in the World Series Stadium with your latest tournament.
Well, I started T-ball, and it was called Sansei, and then my team was called Keikis. Then we went to Torrance Girls Softball League. Now I'm in the travel ball world, and I currently play for USA Athletics. And just about 2 weeks ago, we just got back from Oklahoma City, and I played in a tournament called the USA All-American, and girls from around the country were chosen to be on a certain team, and I represented Region 10 Blue for California.
COVID sadly changed everything and all of the rules. Normally, you would have to try out for a tournament like this, but
Correct.
Oh no, not this year. How did you actually get on this team? I love this story, actually.
my coach, he actually got a call from the head organization called USA Softball, and he said that I was chosen to be on the USA All-American team, and I was referred to from travel ball coaches around California. It was an amazing experience.
Now talk about from getting picked to be on the team to then going, and the cool thing is you actually went to Oklahoma. During this pandemic, they actually organized this huge tournament. You guys flew on an airplane, COVID rules applied. So talk about the steps getting to Oklahoma in the pandemic.
Yeah, we definitely needed to make sure that we followed all measures, staying 6 feet apart, constantly using hand sanitizer, washing our hands, and wearing masks, obviously.
Yeah.
The plane flight was kind of hard, but we made sure that we kept our distance from people. And then when we went to Oklahoma, it was harder to keep distance with everybody, especially in a tournament where there's girls from all around the country.
Yeah.
But we just made sure that we were cautious about ourselves and our family.
At this year's All-American Games, you guys placed third, which is incredible. You have your bag here. The luggage tag is still on it. I'd love to find out what's in your bag. I always like to know what athletes have in their sports bags.
I have my catcher's gear.
Of course.
So I'm a utility player, which is positions all around the dirt, but I play catcher, and I love it so much because, you know, the catcher's take control of the field.
Are you a different person on the field?
Yes, on the field I turn that switch on, you know, I'm beast mode on the field. And then when I'm off the field, I make sure that I always stay humble and just be sweet to everyone in life.
The NBA, WNBA, MLS, everybody has started their seasons in their own way. Even tennis has just started. So break down how softball has kind of got their game back.
So at first it was very hard because fields were obviously closed because we have to make sure it's less than 10 for a gathering. And it started very slowly and then gradually got to the point where we're starting to get back into the swing of things.
So obviously with the pandemic going on, how are you staying in shape? How are you practicing?
Usually we practice at a place called On Deck, but since that's closed of restrictions right now, me and my dad, we stay in shape by just going in the backyard, hitting into a net with a few balls, and fielding, throwing, catching, everything like that. We also come to Wilson Park to practice here on the side. Just me and my dad, we just do all the stuff that we need to do.
Another thing you need to do consistently is your schoolwork. You are in 8th grade at Calle Mayor. How is virtual learning going for you?
It was very hard in the beginning because it's not as easy as face-to-face learning with my teachers, but now I'm getting the hang of it and it's getting easier now that I know what to do.
Now, as a student athlete, does it change your mindset at all?
Yeah, in the beginning I was very nervous, but now I have a planner for myself just to keep on track. So I would do school from about 8 to 2, and then I go practice in the backyard with my father. So I just make sure that I'm always keeping it organized every day.
What are the goals relating to softball? Varsity at South, what happens after that?
There are many possibilities coming up in the future for me, but one big dream that I would really like to achieve is becoming a pediatrician. And that's actually going to be really difficult with playing softball. And I would love, if I ever had the chance, I would love to play college softball. But the biggest goal that I'm trying to chase is becoming a pediatrician.
That's amazing. So Izzy, what advice would you give to other teenagers in your shoes, other student athletes who are maybe struggling to find a good balance with family, schoolwork, which is virtual, and they want to get their sport on, but they don't know how to do it? What advice would you pass on to them?
I would definitely say, because I know this pandemic and everything fitting into it may be very stressful at times, but I think just always find the light out of the tunnel and stay happy and just look on the bright side.
Hi, Hi, my name is Terry Ann Farron, and I work for the City of Torrance Cultural Arts Center, and I'm here to let you know that we're ready to reopen anytime, as soon as we can. And in that light, we've implemented many safety features so that when you come, you feel comfortable to come on back to the Torrance Cultural Arts Center. We're ready when you're ready. Let's go take a look. Come on. For now, it may be required for your safety to wear a face covering. Please be mindful of maintaining 6 feet between you and other patrons while at the Torrance Cultural Arts Center. We are implementing sanitizing stations in addition to the frequent cleaning of each room. Plus, we will be using the new sanitizing fogger for each room in between every use. Installed in the entry plaza on the concrete are floor decals to assist you with distancing when purchasing a ticket or waiting in line to enter one of our theaters. We will soon be open for tours of our facilities. Until then, remember reservations of any of our rooms, including the George Nakano Theater, the James Armstrong Theater, and our Pine Wind Japanese Garden, perfect for intimate weddings and petite events, are now being made. Thank you for taking the tour with us. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you soon at the Torrance Cultural Arts Center.